Okay, well, one more thing I wanted to mention from Fastlane, which I really probably wouldn't mention just based on the type of level of story it is, because we got a lot to talk about. But Carlito coming out to join the LWO because they had two members because of injuries and backstage beatdowns. So they needed a third guy against the Street Profits and Lashley, and Carlito came in the middle of the match, which I mean, I'll just go ahead and say what I thought, that it was a little strange to me. Like, why did he show up in the middle of the match, waiting for his guys to get beat down? And was he waiting in the back, or was he late? Was he late to the arena? And if he was, I would have been like, well, show that, show him showing up in a car or something like that. So I thought it was a weird way to get a pop because nobody in the arena knew what the heck was going on. I mean, I was watching. I didn't hear them. I didn't hear anything happening like someone's on their way or anything like this.
No.
So, okay. So Carlito came in, cleaned up house basically by himself, and put the pinfall away. And so he's going to be on the show. It looks like, because we did, like we said, we jumped the gun a little bit. So we did see SmackDown from last night, the 13th, and he's going to be looks like he's continuing to be on the show. He's going to feud with this group that is Lashley's group. So, any thoughts on Carlito coming back and being part of the crew? You guys fans of Carlito? Robert, let's start with you.
That reminds me, I haven't eaten an apple in a while.
Yeah, they are healthy for you.
Yeah.
You gotta eat it. You gotta eat. Sorry, you gotta eat it and spit the core. Yeah.
Right. I think it's cool. Yes, pun intended. It's cool. But I mean, why not? I mean, I don't see any negatives for it to his comeback. I don't think he's gonna be in any significant angle. But it's cool to see him again. He does look way more jacked than when he used to be a full-time wrestler way back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, he looks way stronger now.
He's staying ready in case he gets that call, I guess. But
right.
I mean, I was a fan, I'll say. I mean, I wasn't watching in that like 2005, 2006 kind of era, but I did go back and kind of watch all those tapes. So I did see all those episodes, and he was one of my favorites from that era. But he doesn't really remind us anything of that era, really, Vlad. I mean, they haven't really shown him to be anything like the personality that he had. But first of all, Vlad, were you thinking anything like I was thinking about him coming out like that? And what about the prospects of Carlito coming up?
Yeah, I definitely thought that because, if they wanted to have him come in like that, Ray should have said something like, "Oh, my guy's going to be late. You got to go out there," something like that, And then, he's stuck in the airport. He's stuck, I don't know where. He has traffic, whatever. They could have made something up. But he's on his way. Well, we got to start the match without him or something like that. But otherwise he just came in the middle of the match and it didn't really make a lot of sense. Why was he late? And they never explained. Just for the pop, well, you would have gotten the same pop if they just kind of explained it more, right? So, anyways, he looks great, but I'm kind of with Robert. I don't really expect him to really be part of anything important. I think this was kind of a filler match that I didn't really care for. I mean, not just because it was a 6-man tag, but just because of who's involved, and I don't really care.
Got one of the bigger pops of the night, though. And he is just...
He did.
He's Latino. They got to fit some Latino guys in there. Anybody Latino around who want to be in the LWO? Can you think of anybody else? I mean, other than new guys like Dragon Lee, they're kind of setting that up a little bit, so they got to wrangle up some Latino people for the LWO group that they got going on. But okay, so I just wanted to mention that. But